Oh no.
Want me to get out and push? Oh no.
So if you've been following the channel for a while, you probably already know that this car has a problem every time we get gas with surging and almost stalling. So the RPMs, they go up and then they go down to almost zero. And sometimes it actually does stall. And it does that for about 5 minutes after you fill the tank up. So that, we assume, is the purge valve on the evap system, which has now been replaced. So now we're about to fill up the tank, and we'll see if it still does it. It has done it every single time for the past 2 years or so. So it should do it if there's still a problem. All right, the moment of truth. Oh yeah! Steady idle. Well, that's it. Surging and stalling after fill up is the evap purge valve. Steady as anything. Problem solved. Check this out. MUCAR, I don't know if that's how you pronounce the name, has given me a new diagnostic computer. Okay, so this is the MUCAR 892BT, and this is a bi-directional scanner, automotive scanner. Depending on the car, you know, you can actuate things from this computer aside from the normal scanning stuff of reading trouble codes and resetting codes and stuff like that. Wow, that's a nice case. Nice foam on top. Network cable. I don't have anything to connect a network cable to. Pretty hefty manual here. Packing list. Let's see, what do we got here? I wonder what kind of tablet this is. Got a USB port, and then that, what is that, a USB-C? I can never remember the different names of ports. And here is the connector you hook up to your car itself. Oh, it's magnetic. That's pretty neat. Look at that. Man, that's a strong magnet too. Very strong. Oh, this is a stand. Cool. Very cool. So, what else is in here? Oh, to hook it up to network. Now that, is this some sort of extension for this? Be this side. And there. Is that right? Oh, that's got a metal clip there, so that's going to be a really positive connection. Yep. And then you can plug that in more hard to reach areas, I guess. F chassis. I guess I'm gonna have to read some of these directions because, can I pull it? Here's the USB-C, I guess, to USB-A connector. Oh, and you got your two different power for, I guess, Europe, and I don't know if that is Europe. Is that Europe? Countries other than the US. The US. Oh, this is just the quick start guide. This is just the quick start guide. So let me read through this and then I'll get back to you and hopefully we'll show you how this thing works. Okay, so it's an 8-inch touchscreen. That's the charging port right there. USB expansion slot for connecting the USB expansion module. Diagnostic connector. That's the power and the screen lock button. Apparently you can press and hold for 3 seconds to turn it on or off, or press once to lock and unlock the screen. This little slot right there is the speaker. It says it's a loudspeaker, which provides audio indicators for connection status and important information. And an adjustable kickstand. It's got some good stiffness to it, so you can set it at any distance and it's not going to fall over. See? How to use. Plug the VCI. Well, it doesn't say what the VCI is. Is this the VCI? Because this calls it a diagnostic connector. I'd like to know what VCI stands for. Well, anyway, plug the VCI into your vehicle's OBD2 port / data link connector. Turn the vehicle ignition on. Then power on the 892B device. Press and hold 3 seconds. Once the Android system starts, select the desired function on the interface to access the corresponding diagnostic feature. So actually, the English portion of it is only 1, 2, 3, 4 pages long. So they basically just give you an overview of all the parts and what they do, some specs, and a quick how to use, which is only literally 1, 2, 3, 4 instructions, and then it describes the functions. So really you just basically plug the thing in and start pressing stuff. The sticker off. Is this a Windows? Looks like the Windows logo. What? Cancel. I don't want to put that. Okay. More settings. Yes. Well, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're going to do a software update. A new version 1.04. Let's download it. We can do a screen record. Move that around. Let's see if I can record this for you guys. That's a photo. So this is the little screen record thing. Oh, there it is. Okay. How do I do that? So I'm going to record this, and hopefully when I show you how to do all this stuff, it'll be on the full screen. All right, I can actually move this little thing out of the way. Downloading the new version right now. Okay, this thing is just chocked full of goodies. Here's some of the options. Just going to go through them really quickly. Report, feedback, dollar fix, and the AI assistant. Now if we go up here to maintenance, check this out. Auto fuel ratio reset, ABS, bleeding, AdBlue reset. This is for diesel exhaust fluid. Headlights, air suspension, airbag reset, battery matching, brake pad reset, clutch matching, electronic water pump starting. I mean, this goes on and on. DPF regeneration, ECU reset, EGR adaptation, electronic throttle adaptation, FRM matching. Not exactly sure what that is. Gateway module data calibration, gear learning, gearbox learning, anti-theft key matching, injector coding, language settings, NOx sensor reset, odometer meter reset, oil reset, rainfall light sensor settings, seat calibration, steering angle, stop start settings, sunroof initialization, TPMS reset, transport mode, turbocharging matching, tire size adjustment, Windows calibration. I think that's all of it. And then you can look at this in a different way and rearrange how the stuff is displayed on the screen. Pretty cool. You upgrade. You can upgrade the maintenance software. You can upgrade the application software. Upgrade the vehicle diagnostic software. Here are, a typical little menu on the side. Go through things maybe in a quicker way. Pretty neat. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing figured out. I think we go ahead and plug this in. Why is this not fitting in here? So that's what it does when it's plugged in. Just turn the ignition on. Let's power this thing up. Takes a little while to boot. So we're going to do an auto search. We'll see if we're connected. Connecting. VIN scan. I don't think this VIN is actually searchable. Set VIN manually. If I can read it, let's see. That is 1 NXB R 2. Well, it doesn't let me go that far. 1 NXB R 12 E 2Z63175 Why will it not let me add a 4? Okay, well, we'll just go with that. Toyota. Why is it saying 2009 Corolla? Okay, scanning vehicle data, finally. Health report. Found 4 fault codes, 6 fault codes. Wow. So, even though I changed the purge valve, we're still getting an evap system fault code. So if I click on this, what does this give me? Catalyst system efficiency. Well, this doesn't make any sense. So this code, the PO420, is catalyst system efficiency below threshold bank 1. So the catalytic converter is, malfunctioning, which is the exhaust. And the description here says the camshaft position sensor is an electronic device, blah, blah, blah. Camshaft, blah, blah, blah. Pair suggestions, visually inspect the wire harness and connectors for, it's all talking about the camshaft position sensor, which is has nothing to do with the PO420 code. Well, I don't get that. Let's look at this evap system code. What? This description gives us variable valve timing. What does the variable valve timing have to do with the evap code? Faulty variable valve timing, sensor harness, blah, 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 repair suggestions, visually inspect. That is crazy. All right, let's look at it from the pending. Now, why did this pop up? Try to get back to where I was. Now, this is a different looking screen here. I'm not exactly sure why. I guess we'll figure this out the more I use it, but I'm gonna look at the pending version of this catalyst system if it lets me expand on it. Oh no, so that doesn't give me that option. I don't want to clear these yet. until, okay, now we're back to where we were. I just needed to go backward on these menus. Let's look at the pending catalyst system, see if that shows anything. Again, camshaft position sensor, nothing to do with it. PO440, pending evap, and variable valve timing pops up again. That is actually not super helpful. Why is it doing that? So that was the health report, not vehicle information. Can I not edit the year? Up here at the top it says 2002 Corolla. Why does it say 2009 here? Service function. Function is detect all the service functions supported by this car. I don't think this car has any service functions. There's no oil reset or anything. Well, it shows oil light reset, electronic throttle sensor reset, but I don't have an oil service light, so don't really know what that's for. All right, let's get out of this. In the diagnosis, what if I want to just skip the whole VIN thing? What if I just want to read the OBD2 stuff? Skip the VIN thing. Let's let it go through this VIN scan. Let's go a different route this time. Toyota. Maybe I don't have to do the make and model diagnosing right now. That should be the right one. Corolla. Now it's saying 2001. So I didn't enter this time. This is supposed to be a 2002 Corolla. It says 2001. Not sure why. So we'll just say okay. Okay. Will this change anything? All right. Health report. Again, same codes. Catalyst system efficiency, PO420, and PO440 evap system. They are current and they are pending. And again, it describes the PO440 evap system as variable valve timing and PO420 camshaft position sensor. Okay, let's just reset everything. Clear DTCs. Are you sure you want to clear all the system fault memory? Yes. In progressing. Is this because it's Chinese? Okay, EOBD normal. Still 3 system. What was that? Why does it say 3 system found? Oh, maybe because it's 3 options, 3 systems. That's red, it kind of scares you, but it found 0 trouble codes, diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs. So, when I turn this back off and I crank the car, check engine light should be off. And it is. Don't forget to pull this out. Turn this off and I'm going to talk to you for a second. So it's a little bit of a bummer that the fault codes were giving me the wrong descriptions and recommendations. Now, of course, I can just take that information. It shows me the number of the code, right? And I can go Google it, but you've got this expensive computer system here and it's telling you basically the wrong description. And, you know, I'm no mechanic, but I happen to know enough that I'm not going to be like, oh, I guess I need to check out my camshaft position sensor when I see that it's a catalyst thing. But somebody who knows absolutely nothing about their car and they buy this, which I hope somebody wouldn't spend, you know, $600 or whatever this is on a computer if they know absolutely nothing about their car. But they might see that and think, oh, I need to check this, and just go down a rabbit hole. Time of year again. this year. Heck, somebody's already been out here cleaning it up. Oh, I forgot, yeah, so the fit was totally wrapped in toilet paper and it's now clean, so somebody's definitely been cleaning it up. What do you think about that? I think she's a little nervous. Whoa! Both sides. It's like a foot deep out here. Change. Oh no, it's missing, it's skipping. Oh no! Oh no! Give me first. Oh, no power. I have my foot on the floor. And Feisty Kate just pointed out there's a really strong smell of gas right now. I really should have put those underskirts or whatever they're called back on. Alright, let's see if it's going to run right now. Oh, I feel it stuttering. Oh, you can feel it shaking. Oh, RPMs are dropping to 500. Something is definitely missing. Let me look under the hood really quick. Make sure one of the spark plug boots didn't pop off. I can actually smell gasoline at the engine. Look at it shake. Ugh. Why am I smelling gasoline? And Feisty Kate says that the check engine light is actually flashing. What have we done? What have we done? Let the cylinder come back for a minute. Definitely missing a cylinder.
Go home, White Oak.
What?
Go home, White Oak. Like if you go straight here and go past Bob Jones.
We may pass the elephant.
Why are you doing it again?
There's two big rocks in the road. Alright. missing a cylinder, and it kicks in every once in a while. I have to really rapidly get it going. Oh, come on. To run with one cylinder down because I'm guessing that cylinder is getting washed with fuel, which means the oil is probably being washed out of it. So we're just going to go straight home. Hopefully it's not going to affect anything. It's like I've got the emergency brake on or something. Oh. Driving second. Died again. Come on. Just enough to make it home. I might be on one cylinder right now. Oh no.
Push. No, no.
We're gonna have to coast all the way, but thankfully I think we can. I'm gonna run the stop sign. The smell is horrible. The exhaust is obviously a bunch of unburned fuel. It's like we don't have a catalytic converter or something. It's just really acrid. Well, we made it. You can hear it. What's that?
2 years I have been run through the ringer about hitting that thing on the interstate.
That is
messing
not
up the
true. I
wheel.
didn't run you through the ringer.
And
I
then
said, no big deal. We'll take care of it.
you,
I'll beat out
just
the
for
dents.
fun, are driving through the puddles even after I say, have you put those fin things back on? And messed up the whole engine.
I'm sure it's something minor. I can only imagine what happened here.